George Orwell's Animal Farm, the book that makes fun of communist leaders by calling them pigs. This book is basically just communism in a nutshell. Anyway, hi, I'm Chris, and I'm a high schooler that consumed way too much caffeine in order to turn in this video before the deadline. I chose prompt number 2, but I made it in a storytime animation format instead of a Google Slides presentation. I just thought it would be more enjoyable to watch. Anyway, let's get into the video. Animal Farm is a story about the Russian Revolution, but portrayed by farm animals who just so happen to be British, having tea and biscuits in it. Hey, bro, you gotta fuck. I'm sorry. Anyway, the setting of the story is Manor Farm, and it's run by the corrupt Mr. Jones. He took away everything that the animals produced and prematurely slaughtered dozens. So the animals naturally wanted to get rid of him. And there was an old, wise pig on Manor Farm named Old Major. Old Major. So Old Major said that the animals should work together to get rid of Mr. Jones. After that, he said that no animal shall ever adopt human traits, and that all animals are equal. Oh yeah, and then he died 3 days later. Then the other animals decided to finally overthrow Mr. Jones, and they were successful. At first, the animals were doing nicely for themselves. They had a set of commandments, which were all the basic principles of their new political system, which they called animalism. And then the pigs decided, hey, we're gonna be the ones in charge now. And we're taking all your food and your rights too. And none of the animals objected. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because one of the pigs, named Napoleon, has a horde of ferocious dogs that will not hesitate to kill you if you oppose his ideas. This almost happened to another pig of an opposing party, and his name was Snowball. The dogs kicked him out of the farm before they could kill him. This just shows how corrupt Napoleon is. And this is starting to seem a bit familiar. Moving on, Napoleon decided to take Snowball's idea of building a windmill, and a strong horse named Boxer was the hardest worker in the building process. That is until he started to hurt himself, and that was the beginning of his retirement. Oh yeah, and then after this, the corrupt leaders decided to sell Boxer to a slaughterhouse in order to buy, no beverages. And this was when the pigs began to become more like humans. Spoiler alert, it only gets worse from here. Eventually, the pigs started to walk on 2 legs and wear clothes, and they even changed the rule of all animals are equal, and turned it into all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Wait, what? How does this make any sense at all? And then the story ends saying, the creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again, but already it was impossible to say which was which. Well, that's anticlimactic. Okay, so here we have Old Major! Why? So Old Major was the one that came up with the idea of animalism, and he never lived to see his ideas getting put into practice. This is starting to seem a bit familiar. Anywho, some of the notable things he said go as follows.
Weak or strong, clever or simple, we are all brothers. What then must we do? Why work night and day, body and soul for the overthrow of the human race? That is my message to you, comrades. Rebellion!
Snowball, the only character in the story capable of keeping the farm in order.
No. Wait.
I'm okay. This is fine. Snowball eventually gets kicked off the farm just because Napoleon said so. I swear, Napoleon is the most power-hungry little... No, not again! Okay, fine. No more talk about Snowball, other than these notable quotes.
The only good human being is a dead one. Comrade, those ribbons that are so devoted to badges of slavery, can you not understand that liberty is worth more than ribbons?
Okay, in all seriousness, Animal Farm is a very good book, and I would highly recommend it. Although the ending is kinda anticlimactic, the rest of the story is quite eventful. It shows the farm in its descent into total corruption, and the progression of the plot makes it interesting to read. My favorite thing about the story is that the plot progresses from the beginning all the way to the last sentence. The last sentence is technically the climax of the story in that it's the highest point of progression in the plot. An anticlimactic climax. How funny. Oh yeah, and I also like that the pigs are hypocrites. Anyway, thanks for watching. And don't forget to experience this rotation of the Earth in a very pleasant way.